My real name is Jesus. Jesus Raudales. Jesus Guadalupe Raudales. And I always try to give the Lord, the glory through my art. I'm not a preacher or a teacher or anything, but I give through my art. He gave me this beautiful talent, and I intend to do everything possible with it. So I always express my love for him through my art, and that's how I give the glory to God. I was born a stillborn baby, which means, I was dead upon the arrival of this earth. And my mother and my grandmother, who's black, Cuban black, they prayed and prayed that I would come back to life. So before the doctors were able to take me to where they take all the still babies, life was, breathed back into me. She made a promise to the Lord. She said, because he brought me back to life, she would name me after him. Jesus, not Jesus, Jesus. Guadalupe, which is an angel. And I had to go to school with burlap robes until I was 5 years old and wear sandals to kindergarten. My hair was long. She kept her promise to God. And I used to, get mad, like, why am I wearing burlap robes, And she said, because I made a promise to the Lord and you're here because of him. He gave me this talent. So always give God the glory back, Jesse. Remember that. So that's why I always express my love through my art. And this is my son, Jesse Raudales, Jr. He is the real Jesse Raudales. Say hi. Now, when I found out that I was going to have a child, I was scared to death. I was like, I don't know how to be a father. I don't know what to do. I don't know, my art career is over. What am I going to do? Because I was real passionate about my art. But actually what I did not know, and confirmation through Jesus, through God, he always gives me confirmation. It was actually the very beginning of my art. Because I ended up creating my son's face with the dove, which is a symbol of peace for the Olympics. And I'm one of 6 of millions and millions of artists that they selected for the Olympics. And it's my son's face. Not only that, confirmation. I was going to school on October 13th. I got a call from the attorney from the Olympic Committee. He said, what are you doing? I said, I'm on my way to my son's school to give my birthday party. He said, well, give him this present too. You are now an official Olympic artist for the Olympics on your son's birthday. Which is confirmation again from the Lord. So anyway, let me tell you all, another beautiful person is here, him and his wife, Mr. Jermaine Jackson. It is an honor and a privilege and just a blessing to have you here hosting my show.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. And I'd like to say thank you, Jesse Raudales, for having Earthcare and myself part of this wonderful event. It's funny because we're both artists, and I think he expresses himself on the canvas, and we express ourselves through music, lyric, and sound. And I'm not going to talk about music, but I will say I founded Earthcare Foundation because of my many travels to Africa. And I've always been left with the question, why? And our philosophy at Earthcare is to save one life gives hope to thousands of others. And throughout those travels, I've always seen a lot of devastation and a lot of just governments not doing what they're supposed to do. I'm not here to change the world, but I can bring an awareness to the problem. God has blessed me and my family with a success, and we feel that it's our duty to give back. And that way of giving back is to address some of the issues and the things that are going on. I put on medical conferences in Gabon to address the issues of AIDS, of malaria, and yellow fever. We've built an abandoned baby center outside of Nairobi, which we find babies who are just left out in the bush, and we take them And once we bring them to the center, they have AIDS. Once the mother's antibodies leave them, they're okay. So we have about 70 babies right now. We do a lot of work in Bangladesh. We have a hospital there. We have a school there. And we've done a lot of low-income housing outside of Libreville, which is in Gabon. And I will say that I work a lot with Larry Jones Feed the Children, and he is as real as it gets. And he's a wonderful person, but at the same time, I feel that there's so much to be done. And if we sort of look at the children and give them, instill the right morals and principles in them, and to make this world a better place, it will be better. So thank you all for coming. Thank you, Jesse. And I'm going to take a look around at your art. Thank you.